The crowd never knows what they want. My name is Poba.G. I've been looking at Veve since March of last year, and I've been studying digital asset markets for like the last 4 years or so. So today I just wanted to talk about something extremely interesting concept that has been discussed a lot, especially when it comes to investing, and it's something that a lot of people haven't talked about. It's looking away from the crowd. All right now, I know that sounds obvious, you've probably heard it before, but right now everyone is in a tunnel vision state, and they're looking at these Mickeys, they're looking at Goofy, Donald Duck, they're looking at Pluto. They want these future golden moments, and that's the term that's been coined around. People are saying that these are going to be doing as well as the golden moments. I even said myself that these could be golden moments tier 2, like just slightly behind them. And so that being said, people have this association with golden moments in their head. They're thinking, hey, golden moments were like sub 500 for like weeks, and then finally they just took off. All of them are worth thousands of dollars now, and they're thinking to themselves, yo, this is the exact same thing that's going to happen with these Mickeys because they're good, and that's the only reason why. But the reason why they're not going to perform as well as the golden moments did, a lot of people aren't going to realize this until later, is that the reason why they're not going to perform as well is because the price has already priced in what people believe it to be in 6 months from now. Currently, the entire community is in a privileged position of having the privilege of hindsight, right? We can look back and we can say, yo, golden moments did nothing, and then they did something. And everyone has that same mentality. You need to be the odd one out, the one that doesn't sheep, and the one that doesn't go with the role of the group. You need to ask yourself, what is golden moments going to do to the rest of the market? And where are the most gains to be made? Because I'm telling you right now, the most gains to be made are not where everyone is looking. It's not where the price is already priced in certain places. It's where the price has suddenly lost, all right, where the value suddenly disappeared because the attention that's been given to something else. Now, I know you already know that. I know you already know that there's a gem squeeze. I know you already know that a lot of things are on big discount. This isn't about everything else being on big discount as much as it is about the new moments being overinflated in price. And sorry, I call them moments, but they're these lenticular cards. Am I saying that they're not going to gain value? No, they're definitely going to gain value, and they're definitely big. But are they $500 for 15K? Like there's 15,000 editions of Mickey Mouse. Are they really worth $500 a piece? I don't know. There's 15,000 of them. And then you see how there's only about 10,000 of the uncommon Steamboat Mickey, and you ask yourself, why is the uncommon Steamboat Mickey only double the price of a lenticular card? The lenticular card should be an eighth or so. Like, what I'm saying is the future price is already priced in. People expected to do well in the future because they have the privilege of something like golden moments. They buy in thinking that whatever they're buying at now is less than that future price. As a viewer of this video, you can take a look around at the rest of the market and see what isn't being purchased. You can see what people aren't talking about and what is significantly undervalued. Because I'm telling you right now that these cards aren't undervalued. These $500 for a lenticular piece with a Mickey Mouse signature on the back that plays some music. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. It's pretty cool, but there's 15,000 of them, and they're $500 a piece. That's $7.5 million worth of lenticular cards. No, I mean, if you told me that the whole market cap of Goofy was $7.5 million, I'd be like, okay, that makes kind of sense in like 3 months from now, not on the day of the drop. I know, and a lot of people are thinking like, oh, that's pennies, that's like compared to where it's going to be. And I would have to agree. All right, I know that these are going to be worth more in a year from now. All right, it's going to be, when you think about something like Steamboat Mickey, a common or uncommon Steamboat Mickey, they are going to be worth 10 times in a year from now. Like, the amount of potential gain the price hasn't been included into these other collectibles. In terms of pickups right now, Ultraman Ace is huge. 1.7K. I don't have any, but he's a big pickup. Mickey Mouse Steamboats, all right, any of them, you're going to be doing amazing, because once people realize these cards aren't that big of a deal, they're going to want to try and look at some other stuff. And right now, the only other thing you can really look at is a Steamboat Mickey in terms of Disney. Partner statues so far to the reach. The real first edition Mickey for a lot of people in a lot of eyes is that Steamboat Mickey. Last purchase that I really like. Ultraman Ace. Not around in Asia yet, you know, he's gonna be huge, and he's down like 60% from his all-time high we just had like 2 weeks ago. So he's 100% a pickup and totally worthwhile if you're interested in that. I don't think there's really anything else worth buying right now. Just keep your eyes open, okay? Don't follow the herd. Don't be a sheep, okay? Everyone is clowning for these things. They have FOMO, and they're paying these prices, these extraordinary prices for something that's already been priced in. All right, you're telling me in 6 months down the line there's gonna be someone else that comes along and says that and telling me Goofy's worth 80K? No one's gonna come in and tell you and try and buy Goofy off of you for 80 grand in 6 months from now. No one's going to want to do that. Pay you 80 grand for an Ultraman Ace 6 months from now? If we get released in China and we have huge advertising like we are, I'll tell you what, Ultraman Ace is going to be worth 80K way before that Goofy is. If you guys like this, just press like. That's all I care about.